Step 5. Then these phosphorus-containing compounds from the bodies or waste of marine organisms sink to the floor of the ocean. They form new sedimentary layers. Over long periods of time, phosphorus-containing sedimentary rock may be moved from the ocean to the land by a geological process called uplift. However, this process is very slow, and the average phosphate ion has an oceanic residence time in the ocean, of 20,000 to 100,000 years. Once uplift occurs, however, the cycle can begin again.
Lastly, there is the water cycle, presented by Zach Hughes.
The water cycle is the movement of water through the ecosystem as well as the movement of nutrients, pathogens, and sediment in and out of aquatic systems. Step 1. Evaporation. The water cycle begins with evaporation when surface water turns into vapor. As water absorbs energy from the sun, it turns into a vapor and moves from the hydrosphere to the atmosphere. Bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, and oceans are main sources of evaporation. Step 2. Condensation. As water vaporizes, it rises into the atmosphere. Due to the lower temperatures of the atmosphere, the vapor turns into small water droplets or pieces of ice. These droplets group together to form clouds or fog. Step 3. Sublimation. Apart from evaporation, sublimation contributes to the water vapor in the air when ice directly turns into water vapor. This phenomenon occurs when temperatures are low or pressures are high. Sublimation is usually a much slower process than evaporation. Step 4. Precipitation. The clouds, which are just the combinations of water particles, pour down the droplets due to wind or temperature changes. This occurs because the droplets come together to form bigger droplets and the air can no longer hold them. Because of the lower atmospheric temperatures, the droplets lose their heat energy. These droplets fall back to the earth as rain or snow, depending on the temperature. Step 5. Transpiration. As water falls back down, some of it is absorbed into the soil and enters the process of transpiration. Transpiration is similar to evaporation in that water is turned into vapor. However, this is because of plants losing excess water through their stomata. Step 6. Runoff. As the water hits the ground, it begins to run along the surface of the earth. It runs into the major bodies of water entering the hydrosphere. Step 7. Infiltration. Some of the water that precipitates seeps deep into the soil and increases the level of groundwater table. This water is pure and drinkable.
These biogeochemical cycles are essential to life on Earth to ensure the longevity of the compounds and elements that are essential to our survival. Without them, life as we know it wouldn't exist.